Welcome back to Inside Morehead State Basketball, and as all of our viewers know, that our show is only made possible by all the wonderful sponsors and friends of the program that we have, just like our friend right here, Adam Hinton, here of Hinton Meals. Not all of our sponsors are in Morehead, they're in the surrounding areas, just like our fan base. And Adam, we're happy to have you on the show to talk a little bit about your businesses and how much they've grown and the value that you add to our community.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We opened for business 105 years ago. My great-grandfather started our business in the little village of Plummer's Landing, about 9 miles from Morehead, just over in Fleming County. And over the years, we've grown to 6 locations: Frank Hinton and Son in Plummer's Landing, Jabetown Mill in Ewing, Kentucky, Maislick Mill in Mason County, Fleming County Farm Supply, where we're at right now. Cynthiana location we added in 2016, and then this year we added a location in Mount Sterling.
So 105 years, that's quite a long-standing tradition. And we talk about adaptability in this day and age, and on our show throughout the season we've talked a lot about that with our basketball program. Obviously college basketball is changing. You've got NIL, you have transfer portal. With our team this year, 10 new players, a completely different way that we've decided to play, but still able to put a good product together and maintain success. And that's no different in the business world and what you do. So talk a little bit about the growth of your business, how it's changed over 105. I know you haven't been there for all 105 years of it, but you certainly have learned from that history and been able to progress. So how does that happen for you guys?
Well, first of all, speaking of adaptability, congratulations on continuing to adapt and having a great season and having the first NIT berth for Morehead State University. But to your point, just over the years, you just have to be willing to continue to change, to continue to try to get better, continue to adapt to the people, the needs of the people that you're serving. In our case, that's area farmers. So over the years, we started as more of a general store, and in the 1950s, when we added our first feed mill, it was essentially because my grandfather, who was second generation in the business, wanted to adapt. He realized that for his cattle, if he needed feed ground and didn't want to have to run somewhere else, probably on some cold December night after work, that he took a chance and decided to adapt and start grinding feed. And over the years, we added locations as tobacco and dairy grew and became more prevalent. Our locations were focused on that. And in recent years, we've continued to adapt as far as what product lines we carry and just the territory that we serve.
You look at the growth of any organization, whether it be a basketball program, a university, your businesses that you have here. I always think for us, you never get away from your purpose, and you never get away from having quality people.
Right.
And that's the way it is with us, with our staff, our administration, who you work with at Morehead State, and then certainly our players, and then just having the purpose that you're going to serve your community in all that you do. And I know you guys do an unbelievable job of that here, and that's been the separator for you as opposed to bigger corporations, and has allowed you guys to withstand the test of time and have that consistent success.
Well, I think that there's 2 things that kind of come to mind on that. On a lot of things at Hinton Mills, you'll see these four words: faith, family, friends, and farming. So I think that a lot of times that whether it's for our team, whether it's for our customers, or just the family itself, that we try to stay intentional about what our purpose is and the things that we want to focus on for. Not just the current generation, but being respectful to kind of how we've grown over the years, but maybe more importantly, just to try to set that compass for the future generation of Hinton Mills as well.
Yeah, without question. And we're very proud of the family atmosphere that we have at Morehead State, especially within our basketball program and our core values of who we want to be. And I don't think there's any better partnership than having someone like you looking out for us and being a representative of Morehead State, our basketball program, and certainly our community with what you guys do right here.
Yeah, well, we appreciate, and Morehead State is a huge part of the region. We wake up each day realizing that for our community to get better, that we have to get better, and it's the same for our region as a whole, that Morehead State does just an enormous amount of good for our community, and so it's an entity not just the athletic programs, but the entire university that we want to get behind and promote and do our part to help the university continue to get better.
When you talk about the connection between yourself and your family and Morehead State, there's a story you were telling me about some video that surfaced not long ago that was produced by Morehead State that really is pretty impactful for you guys and what you do.
Yeah, so within the last year, one of the guys here at work was doing a search online and somehow stumbled across a program called Our Appalachia that Morehead State University had produced, and this particular program, this particular episode was from 1982, and so it was just like a look back in time. I would have been 4 years old at the time, but it was a look back of what our business looked like then. So it was a video of my dad and my grandfather who's passed away, our meal, what our milling operation looked like, and just the what was in the store. And there were a lot of things that had changed, and you can see from the video, but a lot of things that had stayed the same as we were talking about earlier, just kind of our purpose and our core value, and the concept of, as our logo, serving farmers. But it's just another example, though, of how Morehead State University and Hinton Mills have continued to evolve together, and how our region has evolved.
Very cool. And then you talk about evolving and adapting, and technology plays a huge part of that in all of our worlds, even in the basketball world. You know, we now have video on the bench with iPads and the ability to instantly see, you know, did a kid box out or whatever those things are, and it's all in the light of trying to get better, you know, and trying to progress and put a great product out there. And I know that's no different with what you guys do. So how has technology impacted your profession and your business particularly?
Well, I think all the way from marketing, the way that we market our events, that we use social media, website, ways to just reach people that otherwise we might not be able to. If we had a weather event, we could let folks know that we're open or we're not open, but it really gets into a lot bigger things like GPS. So we do a lot of crop services where we're spreading fertilizer or spraying for area farmers, and trying to be as efficient for that customer as we can be, and so using those technologies. But one of the biggest changes that we've made is a palletizing robot. You can see that you know, look back from 40 years ago in 1982 and the process that we were doing to the processes that we're doing today, that it's become a lot more efficient, a lot quicker, that it's a lot better on our team, and ultimately a lot better for the customers that we serve.
Well, we certainly appreciate that and the growth that you guys have had, but being able to maintain your values and making sure those are streamlined with what we do over at the university. And we certainly appreciate it, and look forward to a long-time partnership and long-time impact on our community in our respective areas. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back with Inside Morehead State Basketball.